Hey fam, it is your favorite life and relationship strategist, MarshaunO, and I am here to talk to you about, yes, I know that you've seen that title, but some of y'all out there be playing games. You married people out there, when you add children to your relationship, you never tell us new moms what to expect. Why not? Why do we not have these conversations with our friends, with our families? Why do we set each other up to think that your life is pretty much going to go back to the same once you add children to your relationship? Ladies, gentlemen, for all of you out there who are wondering, it does not go back the same way that it once was. And so today I want to share with you some of the things that I personally experienced and some others that I just keep hearing new moms, or at least moms with one child, who are in a relationship, specifically a marriage, and then they were single, meaning husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, long-term relationship prior to the children came in, and now some of you guys out there are having a tough time adjusting to said child. Not the child itself, but the child being a part of your life, being a part of your relationship, because there are several things, specifically 7 that I'm going to talk about, that we just do not help each other out with. And so I want to come here and help somebody else out who is thinking about having children, and just some of the things that you should know that is going to happen. See, look, all my sexy gone because that car seat is in the back of my car now. All my sexy gone, like, that was not there before. And I'm so happy that it is there. But just some things change. Not to mention the physical in your body is going to change, but things like this change. My car, because I have a toddler, my car is always dirty now. Why is my car always dirty? It does not matter how much I clean up the car. It does not matter how much I clean up my house. My house is always a mess now. I need a maid. And I keep telling my husband, y'all think I'm playing. I'm not. I will be budgeting for a maid soon, because it's just too much. It's too much to be cleaning all the time, all day, every day. I haven't used my vacuum so much. Listen, I bought a vacuum. I don't even know, at least a decade ago. I used it every once in a while because that's when I was single. I get it. Things change. I get it. But now I literally had to retire that last vacuum, purchase another one, and I use it just about every single day because my toddler is everywhere doing everything, and my house just be disgusting. And so for it to just be manageable, I got to pull out this vacuum just about every day and use it because it's a mess. My life is so much different now. Again, I'm happy. I'm definitely never saying do not have children if you don't have children. But again, for those of you who are out there who are having a hard time adjusting to your new family life, I so feel you. And so today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that I found in addition to the things that I already named. Okay, so the very first thing is that your sex life slows all the way down. Like, it really does come down to you scheduling to have sex with your spouse again, scheduling to have sex with your partner once again, because that child has now come in and all of your attention is going to the child. And even when you have a few moments to indulge in sex, you want to have sex today? It's no longer sexy. The foreplay has gone out the window, and it better come back. But it's not even sexy anymore, right? It's just like, okay, all right, she's asleep. You want to have sex? No? You tired? I'm tired too. All right, let's just sit here and talk. Let's just sit here and watch a movie. Sex is so super slow. And don't let you have a sickly child, meaning like just literally always sick. Could be in and out of the hospital, but not necessarily, just always sick. The child is taking up all your time. And so moving into my next point, when you two used to just have girlfriend and boyfriend time, husband, wife time, now it's family time. And for many of us, we do not live near family, and so we don't always want to have to pay somebody to keep our child. And so guess what? Now your life, your alone time really is not alone time anymore. Your alone time, I mean with your spouse, is not really your alone time anymore. It's this third person. Don't let you have to have twins or triplets. Listen. Life is different. with a child being around, okay? Another thing that you can think of is, I actually already said it, which is y'all time is no longer just y'all time. It's not couples time anymore. It really is family time now. It's family time, which is great. But sometimes you still need to get that couples time in, which is why I preach that we do it when we can. We do it as much as we can. But again, always paying somebody to keep your child, that gets old real quick. Your money, listen, I'm gonna move on from that because another thing, I already mentioned, the house never stays clean now. Oh my God. Now with the infant, yes, but once they start moving around, and my baby started scooting at 6 weeks, and she started walking at 6 months, or was it 7? Doesn't matter. Very early on. She's almost 3. We have never gotten a break. So the house has always been a mess since she's been around, and now she's old enough where she has to clean up by herself. And of course, I help her when she's moving slow or whatever. But, honey, the house is a mess. The house is a mess. It's ridiculous. So all of the new parents out there, and all of the parents, you get what I'm saying. It doesn't even matter if you're a new parent or not. If you have a toddler or just young children running around, that house is usually a mess. It is. And so when company come over, you got to clean. Listen, that is a task in itself. When company is trying to come to your house, listen, I need to know before you come. And I don't just answer the door. Can't nobody just drop by my house anyway. That just don't happen. But if you do try to play that game, and I open up my door and you see all this toddler mess, I don't want to hear nothing. You better not say nothing. Come on in. Let's move the stuff off the floor. Let me push it into a pile so you have somewhere to sit, because literally the living room is filled with toys now. That's my life. My floor used to be nice and clean and pristine, and now it's full with toys. And you've seen in the commercials where the parents are stepping on the toys and they're like, that's my life. Okay, come get this toy. Like, ooh. Listen, another thing to think about is that your domestic duties, yes, the washing of the dishes, the cleaning up, period, everything has doubled or tripled, because now there is another person in the house. And especially if you and hubby just got married and now y'all living in the same house, so you had already doubled the work, and now you about to triple the work because you have this tiny human in your house now. Listen, you busy now. Not that you wasn't busy before, but you for real busy. If you want to keep your house clean, if you want to keep your dang on sanity, that work has now doubled or tripled, okay? Another thing that happens, privacy goes out the diggity doggone window. And this one is funny because I didn't realize how much privacy was going to go out the window. But my baby, most moms can understand this, unless you're a single dad. For the most part, this goes for the women. Does happen to dads, don't get me wrong. But specifically in my household, okay? My toddler will not. She won't even let me pee by myself. She be mad when I close the door on her. She be mad and banging on the door when I want to go in there and do a number 2. When I really just want some privacy. She be at the door. This right here, you moms, I need for y'all to tell your friends when they about to have a baby that privacy goes out the window. Like me and my husband, we was actually cool. We ain't never really bother each other. If the door is closed. If the door is open, it's fair game, whatever. No big deal. But we don't really bother each other. But now this toddler, she bothers us both. There is no privacy with a toddler. OMG. And what is with all the crying? What are you crying about? Why are you crying? Because I want you to go in there with your dad. You don't want to be in there with your dad. But your dad is in there. It's not like I'm leaving you outside to the wolves. No, we inside the house, but I need some privacy in the bathroom, and you want to be in the bathroom with me. How many other moms have experienced this? I've heard this before, so I need to know. Let me know. How many more of you have experienced your toddler being at the door like a stalker? Like you about to leave her. In my case, I'm about to leave her. I'm not about to leave her. I just want to poop. I just want to poop in peace. Good. Googly boogly. Another thing that people don't tell you, I know that this one is something that you probably have thought about already, but seriously, people do not stress the finances enough. I'm not never saying that you shouldn't have your child or your children, but the money is always a thing that's here. Because for me and my husband specifically, we knew that we would be able to take care of her well, but it was still like, wait a minute now. Hold on. This little stuff keep adding up. And she ain't asked to be here, so we're going to give her a good life, blah, 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 right? So I'm not even disputing that. But that child care is ugly. When you want to go out on a date night, and I get it, ain't nothing in life free, and I'm not trying to ask for it, but I'm just saying, all them times I got to pay for date night for you to keep the child. And then if I want to go out on a Saturday just to be out, got to pay for that. Woo, baby, everything adds up. Insurance, teeth, health and all. Listen. Y'all need to quit playing. Y'all need to tell your friends, check up on your friends and see if you can babysit for free. I'm not saying all day, but maybe 2 or 3 hours. Because she just need to take a bubble bath. She just need to poop in peace. The last thing is that specifically with you and your husband, you and your wife, in the beginning, when that new child comes around, listen, y'all be arguing over very stupid stuff. Like for no diggity doggone reason, y'all just arguing, y'all acting a diggity doggone fool. And guess what? You don't even remember what the heck it was that you was arguing about a few moments later. Like, why was we even talking about this? Why am I even mad? How about that? Why am I even mad anymore? Because I just don't even know. I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't know why I'm mad. So those are the 7 things, and probably I know that I mentioned more than that, but those are the 7 things that you need to be telling your friends before they have their kids. Just as this is just something for you to think about, for you to know that you are not alone when you are trying to adjust in your new marriage, in your new relationship, specifically when you are bringing in a child or children. There is an adjustment period. Of course, you're not the first person to have to deal with it. You're not the first person to have to go through this adjustment. But now, this day and age, we talk about so much stuff, and I just want to make sure that we are talking about as much as possible on my channel, because children play a part in your relationship for sure. You also have relationships with their children, but I know that I talk about romantic relationships, but you get my gist. You're always going to be doing something. And I have been talking to several people recently, and I'm about to do a little bit more research before I tackle this topic, but I will be tackling the topic in the very near future about open relationships, because people keep asking me for that topic. So it will be something that I research more, and then I will bring it to you very soon. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I am your girl, MarshaunO, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Deuces.